The grandfather clock has ticked away my youth, leaving me stranded with this unvarnished truth. I walk through neon shadows in my fishnet hose, while the cold pavement wine chilled my weary toes. You stepped out from the alley with a silver cane, offering a rhythm that could neutralize the pain. My lipstick is smudged from the late night gin, wondering exactly where our story should begin.
When the clock strikes 12 and the world is fast asleep, that is the time the righteous harvest what they reap. Don't let the darkness paralyze your forward stride, for the light of creation is burning deep inside. They build their concrete traps to manipulate your mind, keeping the beautiful sheep ignorant and blind. But the offbeat vibration is the key to unlock the door, bringing liberation to the neglected and the poor.
The street lights are flickering, a warning in the damp.
We are guided by the flame of an ancient spiritual lamp.
The slide guitar is cutting through the midnight air, wiping away the residue of sorrow and despair. Raising our voices in these midnight chants tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light.
Late night jazz blues
to soothe my ragged chest,
or roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire.
We are dancing much higher than the
Babylonian spire.
The wolves are on the prowl, wearing fancy tailored suits, trying to contaminate the harvest at the roots. They sell you synthetic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But they can never colonize the midnight hour groove, no matter how much malice that they try to approve. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the frequency expand, until the sweet vibration covers all the dry land.
I've been running on empty in this godforsaken town, chasing after royalty while wearing a plastic crown. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your island cadence is like ointment on a scar, slowing down the engine of my racing sports car. I can feel the bassline vibrating through my spine. For a solitary moment, your universe is mine. The night birds are singing their melancholy tune.
Look up at the glowing of the full tropical moon.
The slide guitar is soaring like a ghost upon the wind, forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned. Raising our voices in these midnight chants tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light.
Late night jazz blues
to soothe my ragged chest,
or roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire.
We are dancing much higher than the Babylonian spire.
Babylonian spire. Hold me close before the sunrise breaks the spell.
Your love is a fortress where the peaceful children dwell,
Can you hear the ancestors chanting in the dark?
leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark.
It's a midnight the madness of the street,
where the Delta blues and island rhythms
perfectly meet. Midnight chance, just sing with me slow.
Let the natural vibration
completely overflow.
No more city life.
Look into Jah, raising our voices in these midnight chants tonight.
Chasing the phantom,
Chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light.
a late night jazz blues
To soothe my raggy chest,
a roots rock meditation.
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire. We are dancing much higher than the Babylonian spire. Don't let it end.
Job blessings to you, my beautiful friend.
The fog is clearing away.
Preparing for a brighter day.
Midnight chance, fade into the dawn. Walls are stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born.
The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker, their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare. Rise up from the concrete jungle, where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky. The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage. But they can never colonize the melody of the street or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above their barbed wire.
The streetlights are casting a long, lonely shade.
Don't be discouraged by the choices they have made.
The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed,
Delivering the medicine that the children really need.
raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest,
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
They send their politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out to reach. They extract the profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can. But the harmony of the righteous righteous is a weapon of defense.
It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense.
So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that
the system cannot fake. I've spent too many years inside their artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and raspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquakes shatter all their locks.
The church bells are ringing out to weary, solemn tone.
Remember, my sister, you are never left alone.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the dark,
leaving a permanent revolutionary mark. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest.
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
That will never ever fall.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from block to block,
breaking all the padlocks and shattering the lock?
It's an urban resurrection, turning sorrow into grace, reclaiming our identity inside this crowded place. Get your hands, oh, we got to survive,
keeping the ancient consciousness alive.
Sing it low, sing it strong.
This is where we
belong. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest. A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin.
Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. Ghetto hymns, the greatest story that has ever been told.
No more concrete cages,
turning all the historical pages. Ghetto hymns out into the bright. Thick enough to slice with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life.
My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin, listening to the chaotic thoughts
that are trapped within.
The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare, while the heavy
summer wind unstrings my black hair. I got a cheap glass of bourbon sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I've never understood. Let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm passed by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling the structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The Creator is in control of the river's heavy flow. The barometric pressure is dropping way too low. Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go. The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat, predicting the revolution that will happen on the street. Caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light. A low down, swampy blues to ease my restless mind, a roots rock meditation for the weary humankind. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. They build their paper empires on a foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder and the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up, their plastic kingdoms fall, leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground. I've spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The first drops of rain are hitting the concrete track. Put down your heavy armor, never look back. The slide guitar is howling like a beast inside the gale, navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail. Caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light. A low down, swampy blues to ease my restless mind, a roots rock meditation for the weary humankind. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. Consciousness above the worried crowd. It's a majestic baptism, turning sorrow into power, reclaiming our identity in this dark, tempestuous hour. Wash my tears away, preparing the soil for a brighter dawning day. Turn the past to ash. Oh, caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light. A low down, swampy blues to ease my restless mind, a roots
roots rock meditation for the weary humankind. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. The sky is opening wide, righteousness by our side. Peace at last. The hem of my satin dress is coated in thick clay. I've been dragging my heels since the middle of the day. The modern cathedrals are nothing but plastic and stone, leaving the true believers to wander completely alone. I lost my silver lighter somewhere down in the creek. My spirit is weary and my knees are incredibly weak. But I see your campfire burning through the willow reed, offering a sanctuary that satisfies my deepest need. The path to the kingdom is never a smooth paved road. You got to wade through the swamp while carrying a heavy load. They promise a heaven that is shiny, sterile and cold, but the real promised land is found inside the natural mold. Don't fear the quicksand or the murky water's edge. Jah will protect the children who honor their sacred pledge. The mud upon your ankles is a sign of your rebirth, reconnecting your consciousness to the womb of the earth. The river is rising and the visibility is low. Trust the ancient current where the wild waters flow. The rusty slide guitars cutting through the grime, guiding our dirty feet out of the quicksand of time. Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light. A low down river blues to wash away my distress. A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame. We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. They build their skyscrapers taller than the mountains high, arrogantly mocking the architecture of the sky. But their foundation is constructed out of money and greed, totally disconnected from what the human soul needs. So stomp your naked feet until the muddy banks shake. Jah love is the only power that the system cannot fake. Rise up from the valley, look beyond the foggy hill. Let the restless waters of your mind be completely still. I've been drowning in perfume just to hide the smell of asphalt, blaming my ancestors for every single internal fault. My eyeliner is running like a river in a storm. I'm looking for a blanket to keep my shivering body warm. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my skin, drying up the swamp that was multiplying within. I'll trade my high heels for this beautiful fertile ground and find my salvation inside this heavy reggae sound. The bullfrogs are singing their deed. The Creator is watching over this sacred quiet place. The slide guitar is howling like a lone hungry wolf, bridging the deep chasm and the terrifying, walking through the trenches of a Can you feel the ancient earth
vibrating through your toes?
Jah will provide the remedy for all your
Earthly woes.
It's a swampy resurrection
From the madness of the town,
where the high-class blues and the roots rock melodies drown. Ooh, swampy Zion, wash my sins away. Prepare your spirit for a brighter dawning day.
just let the guitar moan.
We are never left alone.
Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight,
Wading through the shadows
till we reach the crystal light.
a low-down river blues to wash away
My distress,
a roots rock meditation.
for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper
By the neck across the acoustic frame,
we are singing for the spirit.
not for glory or a name. No longer left to wander, no longer left to roam. Clean water is coming, the ancient drums are thrumming. Peace at last. The clock on the wall has completely run out of steam. I'm waking up slowly from a drug-addled dream. My vintage satin scarf is damp from the dew, looking at the sky that is an unfamiliar hue. The neon signs of London are fading from my sight, leaving me stranded on the boundary of the night. You stand by the gate with a basket of fresh fruit, offering an antidote to my internal dispute.
Fear not the fog that obscures the open road. Jah will provide the strength to carry the heavy load. The system wants to blind you with their synthetic smoke, keeping the youth trapped underneath their iron yoke. But the morning star is rising to clear away the gray, illuminating the path to a brighter dawning day. Look toward the east, sister, open up your eyes. See through the illusion of their masquerade disguise.
I'm lost in the mist without a compass or a guide.
The light of righteousness is burning deep inside.
The slide guitar is gliding like a phantom through the trees, dismantling the tension with the warm Caribbean breeze. Gaze across the landscape of this hazy horizon tonight,
Walking through the shadows
till the destination is in sight. A lazy dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
the roots rock meditation.
When the architecture is false,
Slide that metal cylinder across the polished wood.
we are navigating avenues that we never understood.
They build their mega factories to manufacture a cloud, to wrap the beautiful children inside a smoky shroud. They want you to be passive, dynamic and polite, so you will never notice the corruption in your sight. But the current of creation is something they can't tame, no matter how many regulations they try to proclaim. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. The truth is emerging from the consecrated ground.
I spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My throat is dry and raspy from the cigarettes and gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin.
But your steady reggae rhythm is like ointment on a scar,
slowing down the engine of my racing sports car.
I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace,
calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The sun is breaking through the vapor on the hill.
Stand firm, my darling, let your restless mind be still.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the sky, leaving a permanent vibration that will never die. Gaze across the landscape of this hazy horizon tonight. Ooh,
walking through the shadows
till the destination is in sight. A lazy, dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation
when the architecture is false.
Slide
that metal cylinder across the polished wood. We are navigating avenues that we never understood. We are stepping together out of darkness into light.
Can you feel the warmth radiating
through your skin?
Our love will always welcome the weary travelers in.
It's a beautiful awakening from a long chaotic trance,
giving our exhausted spirits
a secondary chance to dance. Hazy horizon
starting to clear,
dispel the confusion,
cast away the fear,
just float with the wind.
Your blessings, I'm knowing.
Gaze across the landscape of this hazy horizon tonight.
Walking through the shadows,
walking through the shadows till the destination is in sight. Dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation
when the architecture is false.
Slide
that metal cylinder across the polished wood. We are navigating avenues that we never understood.
Looking so clear,
brighter day tomorrow.
The kingdom is near.
Goodbye to the gray,
walking Yahweh
out into the bright. The mahogany counter is stained with amber spills. I'm looking for a remedy to cure these midnight chills. My lace stockings are snagged, my velvet shoes are wet from walking through the alleyways of sorrow and regret. You entered like a sailor with the scent of salty wood, offering a sanctuary that I never understood. I poured a double measure of that bitter southern mash, watching all our historical grievances dissolve into the ash. The tide of the world will manipulate your mind, leaving you intoxicated, ignorant and blind. They sell you artificial comfort in a shiny crystal glass, but the temporary pleasure is gonna quickly pass. Put down the heavy bottle, sister, listen to the sea. There is a clean vibration that can set your spirit free. The waves of righteousness are washing over the sand, bringing true salvation to this dry and weary land. The room is spinning gently from the venom in my veins. Jah will wash away the residue of all your earthly pains. The slide guitar is drifting like a message in a flash, stripping away the falsehood of our heavy daily mask. Drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander, nowhere left to hide. The sultry slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse. A roots rock meditation when the system is false. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. They build their corporate empires on a foundation of sand, trading human dignity for a piece of stolen land. They want to see you wallow in the valley of despair, breathing in the poison of their synthetic air. But the current of creation is a power they can't control. It flows inside the rhythm that rejuvenates your soul. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. We are standing secure on the consecrated ground. I spent too many evenings in the neon lighted bars, chasing after phantoms in our expensive broken cars. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the damage of a decade's wasted year. But your slow island cadence is like velvet on a wound, slowing down the engine to which my frantic heart was tuned. I'll trade their golden chalice for this muddy ocean breeze, and let your steady bassline put my restless mind at ease. The fireflies are dancing in the jasmine bush. There is no requirement for a frantic shovel push. The slide guitar is soaring like a seagull in the dark, leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark. Drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide. The sultry slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse. A roots rock meditation when the system is false. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets.
The foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
Can you taste the sweetness of the salt upon your lips?
We are sailing away on the most righteous of ships.
It's a beautiful release from the friction of the town, where the high-class blues and the roots rock melodies drown. Oh, whoa, whiskey tide,
let it carry me away,
guide the vessel safely
to a brighter dawning day.
So warm, so slow,
let the spirit overflow.
drowning our tribulations in this heavy
washing over me
into the ocean of liberty.
The glass is empty,
Our love is plenty. Whiskey tide, fade into the night. Chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore,
but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the
spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove,
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea.
The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping slide guitar is singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new.
Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire. We are floating higher
than the Babylonian spire.
They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships, with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching our internal holy tune.
The sluggy beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away
Past the Babylonian gate,
fulfilling the design of a higher, greater faith. Let the ship float, let the river flow.
no more dragging behind.
Freedom for the mind. Let the ship float.
No,
No more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea. Under the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies, so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation,
That will bring fast relief.
slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine. I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let a rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside the cool domains. But the spirit is lighter than the feathers of the dove, elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea. The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low. Jah will provide the breeze to make the yeah.
Chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness
keep demanding more.
The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind,
Just another casualty that the storm left behind.
let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cool domains. But the
Spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove,
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon,
let the vessel sail free
across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea.
The weight is too heavy,
It's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping sliders singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering
beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching
our internal holy tune.
The slide guitar
is groaning underneath the massive strain,
but the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away past the Babylonian gate, fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship float,
Let the river flow,
no more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Let the ship float, freedom for the mind. Oh, leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free.
Wait,
A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
a roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder
Across the corroded wire,
we are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
rusty anchor
Going forevermore,
heading toward
Mount Zion sacred shore.
just float with the tide.
Righteousness by our side,
Rusty anchors
free at last.
The kerosene is low,
and the wick is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think.
I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shriving from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine.
tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight,
Searching through the wilderness until we
find the light. Low down desolated blues to match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary
In the middle of the night,
slide that copper pipe down
the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufacture. So raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We're walking on a highway that has no definition
of an end. My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest, slowing down the frantic engine that was robbing my rest. I hear a raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind, forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
Tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight,
Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
Low down, desolated blues to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary
In the middle of the night,
slide that copper pipe down
the unpolished metal wire.
We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
The lantern is completely dark, but I can feel your hand.
We are guided by a power that they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices to find our way home. The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness, but I'm not afraid. Total darkness,
But I'm not afraid.
trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight.
Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low down, desolated wheels are turning, dying lantern out into the bright. The mahogany counter is stained with amber spills. I'm looking for a remedy to cure these midnight chills. My lace stockings are snagged, my velvet shoes are wet from walking through the alleyways of sorrow and regret.
You entered like a sailor with the scent of salty wood, offering a sanctuary that I never understood. I poured a double measure of that bitter southern mash, watching all our historical grievances dissolve into the ash. The tide of the world will manipulate your mind, leaving you intoxicated, ignorant and blind. They sell you artificial comfort in a shiny crystal glass, but the temporary pleasure is gonna quickly pass. Put down the heavy bottle, sister, listen to the sea.
There is a clean vibration that can set your spirit free.
The waves of righteousness are washing over the
Sand, bringing true salvation to this dry and weary land. The room is spinning gently from the venom in my veins.
Jah will wash away the residue of all your earthly pain.
The slide guitar is drifting like a message in a flash,
stripping away the falsehood of our heavy daily mass.
drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
A soul tree,
Slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation.
When the system is false,
Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets.
we are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets.
They build their corporate empires on a foundation of sand, trading human dignity for a piece of stolen land. They wanna see you wallow in the valley of despair, breathing in the poison of their synthetic air. But the current of creation is a power they can't control.
It flows inside the rhythm that rejuvenates your soul.
So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound.
We are standing secure on the consecrated ground. I spent too many evenings in the neon lighted bars, chasing after phantoms in our expensive broken cars. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the damage of a decade's wasted years.
But your slow island cadence is like velvet on a wound,
slowing down the engine to which my frantic heart was tuned.
I'll trade their golden chalice for this muddy ocean breeze,
and let your steady bassline put my restless mind at ease. The fireflies are dancing in the jasmine bush.
There is no requirement for a frantic shovel push.
The slide guitar is soaring like a seagull in the dark,
Leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark.
drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
A soul tree,
Slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation.
When the system is false,
Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets.
we are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. The water is rising, but I am no longer afraid.
Trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
Can you taste the sweetness?
Of the salt upon your lips,
We are sailing away.
on the most righteous of ships.
It's a beautiful release,
From the friction of the town,
where the high-class blues
and the roots rock melodies drown.
whiskey tide
Let it carry me away,
guide the vessel safely to a brighter dawning day.
so warm.
So slow.
Let the spirit overflow.
Drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander, and nowhere left to hide.
So tree,
Slow motion blues to calm my frantic blow.
her roots rock meditation.
When the system is false, slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. Whiskey tide
Washing over me,
into the ocean of liberty.
the glass is empty.
Jah love is plenty.
Whiskey tide.
Fade into the night. The nickel wires are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the wooden neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks.
I poured my last confession into a chipped ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole,
I cannot even look up.
my eyeliner smudged into a permanent eclipse.
I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
The bleeding of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song,
Feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong.
but this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free.
So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron grow. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold.
My thoughts are torn.
From the screaming in the
The
dark,
smallest ember can ignite
a monumental spark,
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust,
lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust, pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
a raw, unpolished blues,
To accommodate my pain,
a roots rock revolution.
that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre.
They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, erasing every memory of the struggles on the ground. They want you to be shiny, compliant, and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the rough edges of our grief. It's the only mechanism that will bring permanent relief. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound.
I will vindicate the humble who are working on the ground. I've been traded like Sucking in their commercial game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My high heels are buried deeply in the platform concrete, looking like a disaster on this deserted street. But your rustic melody is like an anchor in my chest, slowing down the engine that was robbing my rest. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The patience of the faithful
will bring ultimate
The
relief.
slide guitar is howling
Like a tiger in a cage,
unleashing all the passion of a righteous
holy rage. Hey, pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
A raw and polished blues to accommodate my pain, a roots rock revolution
That will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. The tension is breaking,
The wires are turning bright.
we are stepping out of darkness into the morning light.
Can you hear the timber vibrating through my spine?
Connecting your perspective to the architecture divine. It's a symphony of friction turning into victory, rewriting all the chapters of our complicated history. Beating frets,
Let the structural oppression finally cease.
beating frets. Play it raw, play it true. Beating frets.
Making all the old things new.
Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot press. Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my
A
pain.
roots rock revolution.
That will shatter every chain.
Slide that silver steel
Slide that silver steel.
across the wounded metal wire.
We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. Bleeding fret,
Let the metal scream.
wake up from the nightmare into
Your beautiful dream.
no more pain. Eternal remain. Bleeding fret, stand secure. The well is dry and the topsoil is turning to powder. The voice of my anxiety is growing much louder. I'm standing on a porch in a tattered linen gown, looking at the remnants of this ghost-ridden town.
My vintage leather boots are cracked from the heat. There isn't any shade on this desolated street. I trace the rusty hinges of my empty jewelry box, while the dry desert wind in the background marks. The worldly system leaves you in a wilderness of drought, feeding your imagination with confusion and doubt. They extract the resources from the fertility of the land, leaving the beautiful children with nothing but the sand. But the spirit is a wellspring that never will run dry, no matter how many clouds they banish from the sky. So stomp your heavy boots, let the deep vibration sound. I will send the living water to the dehydrated ground. My throat is parched
parched and my spirit is weak.
I hear the humble prayer that you cannot speak.
The rustic slide guitar is cutting through the haze, rescuing our minds from the suffocating days of walking through the canyons of this barren dust today. Trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty delta blues to match my internal grief.
A root rock meditation
that will bring us fast relief.
Slide
that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire.
They build the mega cities on a foundation of lies, ignoring all the warnings that are written in the skies. They sell you plastic bottles of a chemical delight, while the natural creation is turning white. But the foundation of Mount Zion can never be removed by any wicked legislation that the politicians approve. So hold your head up high, sister, look into the sun. The matrix is dissolving and the victory is won.
I've been drinking down their poison from a fashionable cup, hoping that the dizziness would lift my spirit up. My high heels are buried in this uncultivated track, carrying a heavy load upon my fragile back. But your rustic melody is like an oasis in the wild, treating my exhausted soul like a neglected child. I can feel the ancient power rising through the floor, telling me I don't have to wonder no more. Tumbleweeds are rolling past my broken door.
The Creator will restore what the locust tore.
The slide is groaning underneath the massive strain, but the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Walking through the canyons of this barren dust today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A greedy delta blues to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire. The dust is settling down, the air is turning cool.
Wisdom is revealed to the person they called a fool.
Can you hear the ancestors whisper in the wind?
Reclaiming every territory where the nation sinned.
It's a wilderness redemption, turning sorrow into grace,
Finding our sanctuary
in this isolated place.
Rise up, my sister.
Listen to the sound.
No more dry valleys.
Living water in the alleys. Walking through the canyons of this barren dust today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay.
A gritty delta blues
to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring us fast relief.
Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire.
We are searching for the river
that can satisfy desire. Barren dust,
the rain is coming down,
washing away the misery from this forgotten town.
the soil is breathing,
The darkness is leaving. Barren dust, into the green. plaster on the wall is peeling from the damp. I sit alone beneath the flicker of a dying lamp. My fingers are bleeding from the stiffness of the strings, counting all the agony that this broken evening brings.
The amplifier hums with an electric kind of grief. I've searched every corridor but found no relief. My wardrobe is a collection of velvet that has decayed, thinking about the massive price that my
innocence has paid.
The copper wires are carrying a frequency of truth, designed to wake the consciousness of the modern youth. The system wants to tune you to a corporate machine, erasing every memory of the places where we've been. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the electricity of our soul. Jah will take the fragments and make the family whole.
The voltage is surging through my fragile spine.
The stars in the heavens are beginning to align.
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and grime,
rescuing our spirits from the quicksand of time.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
A raw unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain.
Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string.
Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, ignoring all the suffering of the people on the ground. They sell you plastic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But they can never colonize the current in the wire. It's a spiritual conductor that can set the world on fire. So stomp your naked feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that their system cannot fake. I've been traded like a token in a secondary game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your unrefined gospel is like medicine to my soul, taking all the broken pieces and making the spirit whole. I'll trade their golden microphone for this soul. Their glue stick box and dance until the earthquake shatter all their locks. The current is vibrating through the timber frame. The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is howling like a tiger in a cage, unleashing all the passion of a righteous holy rage. Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
A raw unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain. Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string. Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
Is gone.
We are marching together to the rising of the dawn.
Can you hear the amplifier groaning with delight?
Jah love will protect us in the middle of the night.
It's a symphony of electricity,
turning into power,
reclaiming our identity
in this dark, historic hour. Copper wires, copper wires.
Let the natural
energy
completely overflow.
Just let the metal scream.
Wake up into the dream.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight.
Shaking up the foundations till
across the wounded metal string. Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
Copper wise,
keeping the frequency true.
job people will definitely make all things new.
Let the amplified fame.
The
Ultimate choice has been made. Copper wise till the end of time. Wax figurines are melting on my vanity mirror. The closer I get to you, the visions get clearer. You cast a spell with just the movement of your hand. A gypsy queen stranded in a desolate land. I drank the potion from your antique chalice cup. Now I'm under the floorboards, unable to stand up. This love is witchcraft, a beautiful disease. My knees are shaking like autumn willow trees.
No weapon formed against the righteous shall stand. Jah break the shackles from the spellbinder's hand. Don't fear the sorcerer or the nighttime duppy smoke. The truth will liberate you from the heavy iron yoke.
This rhythm is an ancient, holy kind of grace. It purifies the energy inside this troubled place. Let the bassline rumble, let the spirit awake. Every wicked enchantment is about to break. The drums are calling out my secret hidden name.
The holy fire will consume the dark unholy shame.
The silver slide guitar is cutting through the fog,
Rescuing our souls
from the sinking black bog. Caught inside the acoustics of this hollow echo tonight, bouncing off the walls till we reach the morning light. My heartbeat is pounding like a tribal wooden drum.
salvation is near.
Let the healing kingdom come. Shake the rattle, slide the steel. Let the music take control. This supernatural vibration is gonna save your soul.
They use their crystal balls to manipulate your mind, keeping the sheep paralyzed, ignorant and blind. But the wisdom of the elders cannot be bought or sold. It's worth much more than diamonds or the Babylonian gold.
So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Your love is the only power that no witch can ever fake. Rise up, sleeping princess, open up your eyes. See through the illusion of the masquerade disguise.
I've got pins in my heart and needles in my tongue, singing the saddest songs
that have ever been sung. My mascara's running down my pale hollow cheek. I try to scream out loud, but my vocal cords are weak. Yet this heavy groove is pulling me out of my trance, giving my exhausted feet a second chance to dance. Your words are like an antidote to the venom in my veins, breaking all the padlocks and shattering the chains. The candles are flickering out on the windowsill.
Stand firm, my sister, let your restless heart be still.
The slide guitar is howling like a lone hungry hound,
Lifting our heavy spirits off the cursed ground. Oh,
caught inside the acoustics of this hollow echo tonight, bouncing off the walls till we reach the morning light. My heartbeat is pounding supernatural vibration is going to save your soul. From the Delta Marley,
it's the rhythm of creation flowing through our blood.
Wash away the hex, wash away the pain.
Let the blessings fall down like a summer tropical rain.
No longer dynamic victims of the dark midnight spell.
We are ringing out the freedom like a silver chapel bell.
No more traps, no more psychological games.
Cast it out,
let it go,
let the river flow,
let the river flow,
let the river flow.
Hey, caught inside the acoustics of this hollow echo tonight. Oh, bouncing off the walls till we reach the morning light. My heartbeat is pounding like a tribal wooden drum. Salvation is near.
Let the healing kingdom come.
Shake the rattles like the steel. Let the music take control. The supernatural vibration is gonna save your soul. Your light will guide us through the dark pitfall.
The spell is finally broken.
Words of wisdom have been spoken. Rest in peace. The clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last.
My stockings are laddered
And my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress.
The record player's spinning some old Billie Holiday.
I watch the dust motes dancing as they slowly float away.
Don't call my telephone,
because I won't answer the ring. I just wanna sit here and hear the canary birds sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense. The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow. That is the only way that the creation ought to grow. So let the Babylonians run their frantic little race.
We will find our sanctuary in this quiet, peaceful place.
My bones feel heavy like they're made of solid lead.
Just lay down your worries on this grassy green bed.
Let the slow slide take us
Down to the coast,
where the simple things in life are what we cherish the most.
sitting underneath the branches of the sweeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth that I would rather be.
Forget about the heartache,
That I suffered yesterday.
let the warm Caribbean tide
Wash the stress away.
No,
No need to hurry, no need to
caught a single fish, but he ain't worried yet, because he knows the ocean will provide in due time, just like the perfect cadence at the ending of a rhyme.
We complicate the living with our artificial needs. We forget to watch the beauty of the tiny mustard seeds. So take a deep breath of this clean, salty air and realize the blessings are scattered everywhere.
I've spent too many evenings in the neon lighted clubs,
chasing after phantoms and drinking in the pub.
My feet are tired of marching to that loud aggressive beat.
I need some cool damp soil to soothe my aching feet.
Your words are like molasses,
so sticky and so sweet.
They slow down my pulse
till it matches your heartbeat.
I'm letting go of anchors that were dragging me down low,
just floating with the current where the lazy waters flow.
The honeybee is buzzing round the lavender bush.
There is no requirement for a shove or a push.
The slide guitar is gliding like a swan upon the lake, enjoying every single breath that we are blessed to take.
Sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth that I would rather be.
Forget about the heartache
that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
wash the stress away. No need to hurry. No need to make a fuss.
This sweet, slow vibration
was tailor-made for us. Time is an illusion
that we invented for our pain,
like counting every single drop of water in the rain.
I'm turning off the engine,
I'm pulling down the sail.
We are floating on the wisdom
of the ancient ocean whales.
Let the universe revolve around this comfortable couch.
We got nothing to prove and we got nothing to give out. Weeping willow, shield us from the sun.
Every bit of structural vanity.
I could stay here forever.
Your love will leave us never.
Sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth.
Nowhere else
on planet Earth that I would rather be.
Forget about the heartache
that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
wash the stress away.
No need to hurry.
No need to make a fuss.
This sweet, slow vibration
was tailor-made for us.
The
clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last.
The clock on the mantelpiece is
ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last. My stockings are laddered and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress. The record player spinning some old Billie Holiday. I watch the dust motes dancing as they slowly float away. Don't call my telephone because I won't answer the ring. I just wanna sit here and hear the canary birds sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense. The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow. That is the only way that the creation ought to grow. So let the Babylonians run their frantic little race. We will find our sanctuary and hear the canary birds sing. The sun is in the center